Have you ever seen a cat slowly move its head into a space and its whiskers bend as they slowly push their heads and bodies into the space before they crawl through it? They're using somatosensation, or their sense of touch, to see if they can fit into the space before they use their brain to move their motor system or body through that space. In this science experiment, you'll test how animals use their sense of touch to move through the world by using a maze to determine if they prefer big or small spaces. To get started, find a piece of cardboard that can be placed across the doorway. This will be used to block the animal from entering or exiting the room, except for when they go through the maze. Cut out 3 holes of increasing size across the piece of cardboard for the animal to navigate through. Make sure to secure the maze to the door frame before getting started. Then set up a recording device to keep track of the time it takes to complete the task for your animal. Once you're both ready, place the cat in the same spot of the room for each trial. This will be on the opposite side of the maze to you. You can use treats to encourage the cat to go through the maze. If you do, take care to place the treat in the same spot each time, so you don't influence the cat's choice or behavior. Once your cat gets the hang of it, you can start keeping track of what choice your animal makes by recording the order of what hole they go through first, second, and third. Additionally, you can measure the time it takes the animal to complete each trial. Just keep your measurements consistent to be able to compare them. Your animal may learn to go around the maze, and if they do, make sure to adjust your experimental design to account for this by adding a barrier to the top of your maze. You could record the behavior of a single animal, like we did here, and keep track of the order in which the cat moved through the maze and the time it took them to complete each task. If you chose this hypothesis, we recommend a minimum of 3 trials. After you're done collecting your data, you can answer questions like, does the cat go through holes from the largest to the smallest or the smallest to the largest? And does the cat improve in its average time to complete the task or take longer as the test goes on? What does this really tell you about their behavior? Do you think they're learning or regressing in their ability to complete the tasks? For more detailed instructions on how to do this science project yourself, use the link in this video's description. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.